The NBA world is on fire. Anthony Davis traded for Luka Doncic? No rumors, no leaks, just a jaw-dropping deal that's changing the future of two franchises overnight. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks have executed one of the largest bombshell trades in modern NBA history, a move none else saw coming. While Luka Doncic, the Mavericks' top player and fan favorite, is suddenly sporting purple and gold, Anthony Davis, the Lakers' defensive anchor, is headed to Dallas. This trade took place how? What does LeBron, the Lakers, and the Mavericks' future hold? Just a stone's throw from the American Airlines Center, Dallas Mavericks GM Nico Harrison leisurely slid into the Ascension Coffee in the lobby of the Hotel Crescent Court on the cool morning of January 7th. He missed the reasonably priced cappuccino and the handcrafted avocado toast. No, he had a secret mission: to bring in Lakers GM Rob Pelinka for a brief light conversation, by which we mean a high-stakes, pulse-pounding trade negotiation that would rock the NBA cosmos. Fast forward nearly a month and boom, NBA Twitter burst like someone unintentionally pulled on the breaking news button. Since someone decided it would be a good idea to choose Anthony Bennett first overall, the Lakers and Mavericks executed what could be the most stunning deal ever. The 25-year-old MVP machine with a taste for jaw-dropping stats and post-game drinks, Luka Doncic, was dealt for all-NBA big man Anthony Davis. No leaks, none of the rumors. Quite surprising, suckers. Dallas adherents? Oh, they grabbed it really nicely. If you think about swarming the streets, building a Luka shrine next to Dirk Nowitzki's monument, and crying into their 2011 champion towels as taking it well. Even Dirk contributed with the classic sign of sports heartbreak, the sad face emoji. Brutal. Jaws knock floors all over the NBA. Like the rest of us, players learned via group chats, missed calls, and of course, old school media. Luka ghosted his GM's calls like an ex he wasn't ready to speak with. David? He was preoccupied messaging his Lakers colleagues, "Congrats, folks," presumably thinking, "Congrats? Bro, you have a trade." LeBron discovered this while in NYC chewing on a $200 steak. Kyrie? Having therapy in Cleveland, he most likely thought he was having hallucinations as he saw the news. Front offices around the league were furious. Not because of the trade itself, but because they didn't even get a chance to bid. One Western Conference exec summed it up: unfathomable. Another from the East kept it simple: I'm stunned. These are executives, folks. They keep their emotions locked tighter than a phone at a Drake concert. But how did this blockbuster trade stay super-duper secret? It all comes down to one thing: trust. Harrison and Pelinka go way back, like Kobe Bryant era back. Their bond was forged over sneaker deals, world travels, and surviving the chaos that comes with being part of Kobe's inner circle. When it came time to make the biggest gamble of Harrison's career, he knew exactly who to call. Spoiler, it wasn't Ghostbusters. Harrison's philosophy? The easiest thing to do is nothing, but where's the fun in that? Since taking over the Mavericks, Harrison admired Luka's talent but had a nagging feeling, like when you know your Wi-Fi is about to go out mid-Zoom call. Sure, Luka with a walking triple-double, but he wasn't exactly out here living the Mamba mentality. Conditioning issues? Check. Weight fluctuations? Double check. Yelling at refs like it's part of his cardio routine? Oh, absolutely. The Mavs tried to nudge Luka toward better habits. They fired staff he liked, hoping it would light a fire under him. Instead, Luka responded by hiring his own body team, because nothing says rebellion like paying for your own personal trainers. The result? More missed games, more frustration, and more Luka sightings at the snack table. Yet, even with all the drama, Luka kept dropping 33-9-9 like it was nothing. As one All-Star put it, I don't care what he does. He still goes out and gives you 39-9-9 every night. And honestly, facts. Doncic, who weighed around 255 pounds during an MRI on his calf in late January, typically played within the 250 to 255 range. The Mavericks considered his ideal weight to be 245, believing it would balance his physical dominance with improved quickness and reduced injury risks. The most significant shift in Dallas occurred in December 2023 when Mark Cuban sold his majority stake in the Mavericks to the Adelson family, prominent casino magnates. This transition placed team governor Patrick Dumont at the helm of the franchise. While Cuban maintained a close bond with Doncic since trading for him on draft day in 2018, Dumont lacked that personal connection and showed little interest in influencing basketball decisions as Cuban once did. Dumont approached the situation from a business standpoint, prioritizing the Mavericks' long-term financial flexibility. He trusted general manager Nico Harrison's vision, particularly the belief that acquiring Anthony Davis would establish a new defense-oriented culture for the team. This summer, Doncic was able to sign a 5-year contract worth $345 million, which would have been a record-breaking deal, and all signs pointed to him intending to do so. He even started looking for a new place to live in Dallas. However, there were still internal doubts about Doncic signing the pact and the potential consequences if he did not. Harrison said, "We got out in front of what could have been a tumultuous summer," referring to the difficulties of supermax contracts and player liberty. Cuban, who is no longer in charge of making decisions, refused to comment, saying, "It's not my team anymore." On the other hand, certain people who were connected to the organization, such as Haralabos Voulgaris, the former director of quantitative research, were more outspoken about the ramifications of the trade. This decision was made in light of the history of blockbuster trades involving the Cuban team. He was one of the owners who opposed the three-way deal that would have sent Chris Paul to the Lakers in 2011. The discussion brought attention to worries over the impact that star players have on the value of franchises and the treatment of teams in smaller markets. The transaction was eventually rejected by David Stern, who was the commissioner at the time. This changed the course of several teams. The Lakers learned from this past that it's important to keep things private when negotiating in high-pressure situations. The Lakers experienced similar lessons in 2019 during prolonged talks with the Pelicans for Anthony Davis, which strained relationships with their young core. Another potential blockbuster deal involving LeBron James and the Warriors fizzled out last season after James' agent Rich Paul declined the idea. This time, the Lakers kept the circle tight. Key figures included Harrison, Dumont, Lakers GM Rob Pelinka, and owner Jeannie Buss. Notably absent from the decision-making process were agents, coaches, and even players like Doncic and Kyrie Irving. In a heartfelt social media post to Mavericks fans, Doncic expressed gratitude. "I thought I'd spend my career here, and I wanted so badly to bring you a championship. Thank you not only for sharing my joy in our best moments, but also for lifting me up when I needed it most." His father, Sasha Doncic, voiced stronger sentiments, criticizing the secrecy and perceived hypocrisy surrounding the trade. "I think that Luka absolutely doesn't deserve this," Sasha said during a Slovenian broadcast. "I feel like this is very unfair from certain individuals. You traded him. Stand by your actions, but don't look for excuses." Despite the emotional toll, Doncic and his camp found solace in his new destination. "Nobody likes being traded," a source close to Doncic admitted, but they sent him to the Lakers when they could have sent him anywhere. The procedure of finalizing the trade was handled with great care. The Lakers brought in the Utah Jazz as a facilitator, providing only a few details in order to keep the information private. The Jazz agreed to accept Jalen Hood-Schifino for 2 second-round selections, dependent on completing another transaction with the Clippers to create roster space. After the Jazz finished their transactions, it became clear how significant the trade between the Lakers and Mavericks was. Announced at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Sunday, the transaction sends Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round selection to Dallas in exchange for Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. LeBron James' future became a topic of immediate speculation after the move. Although he is committed to the Lakers this season, hypothetical reunions with the Warriors or Kevin Durant in Phoenix remain as possibilities. James has the option to leave his contract this summer. Although he was close to Davis, he has always respected Doncic's talent. For the Lakers, the trade reshapes their roster, creating a significant gap in the front court with the trade deadline looming. However, the long-term implications are even more profound. Will Doncic prove the Mavericks wrong? I'm sorry fans are frustrated, but it's something that we believe in as an organization, Harrison stated. We believe that it sets us up to win, not only now, but also in the future. Only time will tell if this gamble pays off for Dallas and if Doncic's star will shine even brighter in Los Angeles. This trade isn't just about two superstars swapping jerseys. It's about the future of the NBA. Will Luka thrive in LA? Can AD lead the Mavericks to new heights? Only time will tell. What do you think about this shocking trade? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you're still processing this, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest NBA updates.